Hey, fifth grade families. I had a lot of questions about the upcoming curriculum and what lessons might be like, so I thought I would make you a video and give you a quick update on what that might look like. So first of all, we will not have any grades. There will not be any assessments, and all students will be promoted to the next grade level. That is a guarantee. We are still wanting the kids to absolutely do the activities, and I'm sure you would love them to do the activities as well. This will help make hopefully walking into the fall school year a little bit more easier and on task. So we have specifically picked activities to do right now that will help in the fall so that we don't fall too far behind during this pandemic. As far as the new curriculum, this is the curriculum that we would normally be teaching at this time in the classroom. However, of course, it's going to look quite different being remote, but we are still hoping that the kids will use classroom expectations, and I'll get back to that in just a moment. So what we're going to do for writing will be writing about memoirs, or writing memoirs. It's the memoir writing unit. And there'll be more details and great videos that I've found already explaining to students and to you what is a memoir and what our expectations are. For reading, we will be looking into social issues. Social issues are not just our interpersonal issues like self-esteem, but it's issues that affect large groups of people, communities, classrooms, families, neighborhoods. We will be assigning students a book. The whole entire fifth grade is going to be reading the exact same book, and I will send parts of the book out, small parts at a time. That way we can make sure that kids are reading the assigned section and not jumping ahead in the text. And when we do, because we're going to try and have some small group Zoom sessions to have face-to-face conversations about the materials that we're reading. I'm not quite sure yet how that is going to look, so stay tuned for that information. I'm currently working on that. As for math, we will be focusing on Unit 8, excuse me, which is all about geometry and measurement. Students will be converting metric units with volume, length, and weight. But the kids do have their orange activity books. I made sure that they took those home. However, we will not, because of remote learning, we will not be expecting students to complete entire pages. Mr. McKinney will instead be assigning different problems from within those activity books and other resources that are made available to us. So be paying attention to those activities as we post them onto Seesaw. So of course, we're trying to make everything the same content we would have normally taught, but of course it's all gonna look completely different. Speaking of being different, our priorities as a Troy School District is you. We want to make sure that you are okay and that you and your family are okay, first and foremost. If there's any food you need, health, medical requirements, do you need someone to talk to? We have social work Allison McKee, I sent you an email yesterday with a link to her information. She has Zoom meetings available where she can listen to you, talk to you, listen or talk to your children. She's there for you. She's actually there for us too. Your health is first. Second would be the curriculum. If the curriculum becomes too intense, if you're finding that you're battling with your student, stop. We've always said stop. Take a break, skip a lesson, whatever you need to do, do so. If you need to let me know about something, please let me know. If I have a meeting with kids about a writing or a reading or a math activity and they happen to have skipped a lesson that was prior to that, all they need to do is let me know, and then I will quickly give them a quick review and find a way to carry them forward. I don't want this to be stressful, any more stressful than it already is for all of us. we understand that completely. As far as doing the classroom or the activities, please remind students that they need to take their time on these activities. I've let it go lately that the activities have been a little fast. I can tell that they're working very quickly to just check off their list and say they did it. Going forward, please be aware that I will be asking students to redo activities if it doesn't seem like they put enough effort into it, or if I feel like it's not what it would look like in the classroom, because that is our expectation. Students should be doing the work at home in the same quality that they would be doing in the classroom. And I'm going to start to remind students that that is the expectation. We do have writers, readers, and math workshop for a full hour every day. So if you need to set a timer, or your student needs to be responsible to set a timer, then do so. Put 60 minutes on there and say, this is your writing time. Don't stop until that timer goes off. They can always go back and work on, a previous day's activity, or they know how to use their workshop time wisely, because you can even use the phrase, once you think you are done, you have just begun. They will love to hear you say that. As far as our typical daily schedule, we are keeping it exactly the same as far as what activities we are assigning each day. And just to remind you, I will tell you again, on Mondays, we will have math, writing, and independent reading, which is IDR. Tuesdays is reading, writing, and a math activity that will go along with Monday's activity. On Wednesday, there's math, science, and independent reading, IDR. On Thursdays, it's writing, reading, and a math activity that goes along with Wednesday's math lesson. Friday is math, reading, and science that will tie into the science activity from Wednesday in one way or another. We are also adding, or I am also adding, Fun Friday Zoom hours. Oh, the kids already know. I told them in a video this morning. They are so excited. I will include the dates on this video. However, you'll notice these dates do not include May 8th and May 29th, as those are scheduled for Teacher Preparation Day. We have split the rest of the school year into 3 phases, I guess, and we prepare for each phase on these days. So we just had 3 days to prepare for this current phase. May 8th will be a preparation for the second phase, and May 29th is our prep day for the final 3rd phase of this school year. On May 8th and May 29th, our principals from Costello, Wass, and Hill will again be creating principal challenges for the kids to complete. That is all the updates I have for you. If you have any remaining questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. If you want to have a Zoom meeting with me, that's fine. Let's schedule something. I am happy to have some FaceTime with you, or you as a family. Whatever you need, I am here for you. All right, enjoy the rest of this week and your weekend, and I will update you next week sometime. Bye-bye.